Okay, here we are, January 2020, start of a whole new year. And one of the worst months that I have during the winter, January and February. It gets so cold, you got to wear so much clothes, it's cumbersome. And my batteries get sucked dry in 15, 20 minutes. And it's just drives me crazy. So we're going to do something a little different. So stick around for this one. Okay, what we're going to do is a little, uh, oh, what would I call it? Training session on attack prevention when you're out in the public or even outdoors. It's basically a series of questions of do you? So the first thing is when you're out in the public, do you look like a soft target for a criminal? Be it mugging, rape, carjacking, or even an active shooter, which seems to be going on a heck of a lot anymore. It's not as safe as it used to be out there, so it seems. Okay, much in the way that we present ourselves when we're in the public sends a distinct message to any would be criminal on how easy a target that we are. If we would present a difficulty or a danger to them, should they attack us? So, otherwise, don't be a soft target, be a hard target. Now, I don't care if you're a man, a woman, or out in the bush. It all pretty much applies to the same. Makes a little difference whether or not you look like a soft target. Now, a criminal will look for about four different things on a person to tell whether or not they're going to be easy or hard. But what you have to remember is just like out in the backwoods, in the forests, out in the middle of nowhere, attacks rarely come from the front. They come from the side, they come from the back, rarely from the front. So, one of the four things that they look for is, are you alert? Are you complacent? Number two would be, do you show self confidence? Do you look like a confident person? Do you look like somebody that's easy? Okay. Does it look like you might have possible weapons? Either something you're carrying, or in an open carry situation with a firearm, they can see that you're armed. And that's not always a good thing. Just keep that in mind. If they can see that you're armed, they know they have to attack from the back. Keep it in mind because they'll do a gun takeaway on you. All right. Do you have support elements? Okay. Are you with a number of people? Are you with children? And children don't pose a threat. They make a lot of noise, but they don't pose a threat. Okay. All right. If the criminal, if he finds a deficiency in any of these four things, you're a mark. You're a mark. You're a soft target. And that's how he's going to make his decision. Okay, now on to the do yous, basically. When you're walking, do you walk with good posture, head up, looking around? Now, keep in mind that being a hard target is a learned and has to be practiced so you don't get complacent. I myself find myself falling into some complacency when you're out and about. You know, I live in a small town. You don't think you have to worry about these things, but you should. And if you practice alertness to these things, it will cut your chances of being attacked a great deal. Okay, now, do you look around you when you're out in the environment? On the trail, in the city, whatever. Are you taking in your surroundings? Can you see what's there? All right. Do you look behind you at times? Now, on the trail, I always look behind me. I'll walk probably maybe 50 yards and I'll check behind. It's just a good practice because, like I say, most of your attacks come from the side or the back. And they're sneak attacks. Okay. Are your hands free for defense? Okay, you walking with your hands in your pockets? Okay, something like that. Keep your hands free. Especially if you're armed, keep your shooting hand free. Don't carry items in your shooting hand. Hey, do you have anything in hand that could be used as a weapon, or are you armed? If you're armed, I hope you train. Are you alone? Big one. When in a restaurant or shopping, do you know where the emergency exits are? I'll bet most people don't. All right. Okay, are you preoccupied with children, packages, conversation? Or do you have your head buried in your cell phone? When out with your vehicle, do you take in your surroundings when you stop or slow down? Do you look around? Do you check your mirrors? Whenever you stop someplace, you should always check your mirrors, even when parking in like a shopping center or something like that. Check your mirrors, look around before you get out of the car. Do you leave enough space when stopping in traffic, if at all possible, between your car and the car in front of you for an escape if approached, so you can steer and drive away? If you're right on the bumper of the car in front of you and the car behind you gets on your bumper, you ain't going nowhere. Do you lock your doors when you're driving or parked? Especially in the cities. Drive with your doors locked. Because every time you stop, there's a chance somebody can try and jump in your car. Keep the windows up and your doors locked. Okay, when parking and returning to your vehicle, do you check your surroundings? Situational awareness. Look around you. Know what's going on around you. Okay, do you have your keys in hand when you return to your car? Keep your keys ready. Not only that, you can also hit the horn button on your remote and start blowing your horn. Okay, again, are you alone? Now, we can't always be with somebody. But if you're alone, you take that situational awareness up. Are you preoccupied? Again, packages, children, conversation, or head buried in a cell phone. All right. Do you park in a well-lighted area at night? Try to get your parking spot under a light. That helps you. Okay. Do you park near vegetation? Vegetation is a good hiding place for a criminal. And are you legally armed, or do you have something available to use in your defense? Or are you trained in unarmed self-defense? Remember, all of us are targets for criminal activity. All of us. However, a hard target is less likely to become a victim, better prepared to turn the tables on a criminal or escape. Be a hard target. Okay, that's it for this time, my friends. So until next time, be a hard target. Bye for now.